जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण dear devotees. Today is Monday. It is 3rd of November and it's Kartika Masa, Damodara Masa, Sukla Paksham, Trayodasi Tithi. There are no Vaishnava events in the calendar apart from Vaishnava event every day Kartika. So we lamp up into Damodara. So we shall move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so conversations between Vidura and Maitreya. So Vidura is inquiring more questions to speak. So he wanted to hear from Maitreya Muni. His questions are all different kinds of intelligent questions and different angles and dimensions. He wanted to know about the Earth and planetary systems and also different kinds of living entities. They are born out of the womb and the eggs and also the sweat and also the earth, different living entities, and also the deities of the three material modes of nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, for creation, maintenance, and destruction perspective. And also he wanted to hear Varnashramas and also people who are living in the Varnashrama Dharma about their characteristics and what is their nature, and also the birth and activities of the great sages, and also different divisions of Vedic injunctions. So he wanted to hear so many of those. So he keep on asking questions, Vidura. So that is the inquisitiveness, Atato Brahma Jignasa. So, but everything in relation to Krishna, how they are connected to Krishna. But without Krishna, they are all useless. He is asking everything in connection to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, गुणावतारैः विश्वस्य सर्गस्थिति अप्यय आश्रयम् सृजितः श्रीनिवासस्य व्याचक्ष्व उदारविक्रमम् व्याचक्ष्व उदारविक्रमम्. His pastimes are very brilliant, very wonderful. Udaravikramam. Vyachakshva. Please describe this to me. Oh, my Muni. Varnashrami Vibhagamsha Rupasila Subhavatah. Rishinam Janma Karmani Vedasya cha Vikarshanam. So he wanted to hear all these pastimes. Rishinam Janma Karmani Vedasya cha Vikarshanam. And then today he is further asking about his questions in the areas of different kinds of the sacrifices and the different kinds of siddhis. There are different siddhis, ashtasiddhis, something like that. And also knowledge, different kinds of knowledges, and also Sankhya philosophy, and also devotional service. Again, he is asking about the five more topics: sacrifices and yogic mystic powers, and also knowledge, Sankhya philosophy, and devotional service. Okay, we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 7, verse number 30. Okay, so just we'll finish this verse quickly, and then we also take some time to Bhishma Dev's prayer. Each day will take a turn one shloka. यज्ञस्य च वितानानि योगस्य च पतः प्रभो नैष्कर्म्यस्य च सांख्यस्य तन्त्रं वा भगवत्स्मृतम्. यज्ञस्य च वितानानि, of the sacrifice also, and vitanani, the expansion. There are different kinds of the sacrifices: Gomeda yajna, Ashwamedha yajna, Rajasuya yajna, and there are so many yajnas are there. So yajnasya cha vitanani. Can you please describe this all kinds of different yajnas? Japa yajna, Sankirtana yajna, yajnanam japa yajnosmi, all kinds of yajnas. Okay, and dravya yajna and kriya yajna, so many things, spending money and then performing, everything is a yajna. Yajnasya cha vitanani, yogasya cha pataha prabho, and of the mystic powers, yogasya cha pataha prabho, there are 8 Ashtasiddhis. They are called Anima, Lagima, Garima, and Lagima, Anima, Mahima, Garima, Lagima, Prapti, uh, Prakamya, and also Ishitva, Vasitva. So these are the 8 kinds of different mystic powers. One can become ability to become infinitely small and infinitely large, infinitely heavy, infinitely weightless. And to bring anything to prapti is to bring any object from different place to nearer to us. That is prapti. Prakamya, to have irresistible will. Ishitva, and lordship over the or control over the creation, and Vasitva, control over all beings, Vasitva. Okay, these are the different kinds of yogics. Yogasya cha pata prabho, Naishkarmyasya cha, and this different kinds of knowledge. What are the knowledge? One is about the material knowledge, spiritual knowledge, likewise, different kinds of divisions of knowledge. Naishkarmya cha, Sankyasya of analytical studies. Analytical studies, it inclusive of uh, this is material nature. Panchibhi Brahma, Chaturbihi Tada. Eta Chaturvamshitikam Ghanam Pradhanikam Viduhu. This is 5 Panchabhutas, 5 Tanmatras, and 10 5 senses, 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 Karnendriyas, 5 subtle elements. These are Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chittam. These are the 4 elements, and the remaining 20 elements. These are Mahabhutani Panchaiva, Bhurapoghnir Marunnabaha, Tanmatrani Chitavanti, Gandadini Matani Me, Indriyani Dashasotram, Twagdrugrasana Nasikaha, Vakkaro Charano Medhram, Payuddasema Uchete, Mano Buddhir Ahankara, Chittamiti Antaratmakam, Chatudha Lakshate Bhedo, Richa Lakshana Rupaya. Likewise, Kapila Bhagavan describes those 24 elements. Apart from those 24, he also gives a column to him. Again, Panchavimshaha. This is the 25th element is kalam. Kalam yeto bhayam, which makes the fear in the living entities. Okay. Prabhavam Paurusham. Prahuhu kalam yeto bhayam. Because of the false identity, one get a fearfulness of his identity. What is going to happen? That is Sankhya philosophy. It describes the gradual elevation of. There are 2 Sankhya philosophies. One is with devotional service that Kapil Bhagavan describes. There is another one is the concoction Sankhya philosophy, expounded by another Kapila with another different name, but he is atheist. Okay, it does not have any value. So here, this is Sankhya philosophy in devotion to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Tantrambha, this is the devotional service. The Tantrambha, the path of devotional service. Sometimes Tantric Yajna, that is a different one, but that context is different. Here, Tantrambha Bhagat Smritam. Here, the path of devotional service in relation with the personality of Godhead. In relation to the personality of Godhead. And Smritam, regulative principles. Okay, this is all these different subjects of inquisitiveness in relation to the Bhagavataha. Bhagavat in relation with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, Yajnasya cha vitanani, yogasya cha pataha prabho, naishkarmyasya cha, and Sankyasya tantram va bhagat smritam. Translation for this shloka. Please also describe the expansions of different sacrifices and the paths of mystic powers, analytical study of knowledge, and devotional service, all with their respective regulations. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can I request Gaurangi Mataji to read the purport, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhupada. The word Uh, Tantrum is significant herein. Sometimes tan- tantrum is misunderstood to be the black spiritual signs of um, materialistic persons engage in gratification, but here tantrum means the signs of development, devotional service complete by Srila Narada Muni. One can take advantage of such regulative explanation of the path of devotional service and make progressive advancement in the devotional service of the Lord. Sankhya philosophy is the basic principle of acquiring acknowledge as will be explained by the Shak Maitreya. The Sankhya philosophy uh, enunciated by Kapila Deva, the son of Devahuti, is the real source of knowledge about the supreme truth. Knowledge not based on the Sankhya philosophy is mental speculation and can yield no tangible profit. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So here the word tantram is significant. It is a set of activities deviating a plan to complete that one, achieving the highest benefit. It's a tantram. Just generally we may see the shortcuts. And here set of the activities to achieve the benefit. So, but it is Narada Pancharatra. He gives all Narada Muni. He has composed Narada Pancharatra. It is about a deity worship and different kinds of set of activities within that path. And Bhagavata Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma is hearing Krishna Katha and also following Varnashrama Dharma. So these are the different path. And here in Krishna consciousness, in our movement, the both are taken and go parallelly together, so that it does not it will not allow a person to deviate from this right path at any point of time. Okay, so this is Tantram Prabhupada is explaining. It is not a black spiritual science. So mumukshva ghor rupan hitva bhutapati nara narayana kalaha santa bhajanti hi anusuyavaha. So the Goswami says in the beginning itself, mumukshva ghor rupan hitva. Hitva means leaving all those kind of worship of ghor rupan. Kalika puja, Bhairava puja, there are bhota puja. So they would not take to that kind of path. Mumukshva ghor rupan hitva bhotapatinata Narayana kalaha santa bhajantihi anusuyavaha. They take to the path of worshipping of Narayana. Okay, so Tantram here, when it is mentioned to, it is a devotional service compiled by Narada Muni. So one can take advantage of such regulative explanations of the path of devotional service and make progressive advancement in the devotional service of the Lord. Okay, so this is the four regulative principles and coming in contact with the devotees, associated with the devotees, and then follow the regulative principles, keep chanting, and then discuss the topics of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is the path of devotional service. Their progressive advancement happens. And Sankhya philosophy is the basic principle of acquiring knowledge, as will be explained by sage Maitreya. So just understanding that what is my what am I who am I when I say the put that question in front of me, am I the hands or legs or head or something like that, and then dividing all these different kinds of elements, then this is called initially on the material platform, but when we see from the devotional service, how they have been gradually manifested in the universe. But everything is in the time and the mercy of the Lord, glance of the Lord, and His energies. Okay, so these are mixed up together. They everything manifest the time and the mercy, and also different kinds of this senses, sense perceptions, panchbhutas, along with their functions, they are manifested by with the uh, Lord's glance. Okay, without the Lord's mercy, they do not have any meaning. And Sankhya philosophy enunciated by Kapila Deva, the son of Devhuti, is the real source of knowledge about the supreme truth. But knowledge based on another Sankhya philosophy is a mental concoction and can yield no tangible benefit, tangible profit. Okay, so one is the Bhakti Yogasya Maya Manavi Udiritaha. Yeyoho Ekatarenaiva Purushaha Purusham Vrajet. Kapil Bhagavan describes both devotional service and um, the Sankhya philosophy. And within, and he gives also different kinds of Bhakti Yogasya is the going into a secluded place and freeing himself from all kinds of material contamination, sitting in proper posture, and then pranayama. So perform started doing the pranasya so the margam porakum bakare chakaihi. So pratikulena vachittam yathastiram achanchalam, keeping himself controlling all the senses, then meditating on the Supreme Personality of God beautifully, that beautiful form of the Lord. And then at the end, he would really free himself from the material body. That is yoga. But in the devotional service is Bhakti Yoga, Madhyashna Darshana Puja Stuti Puja Madhyashna Darshana Sparsha Puja Stuti Abhimandanai Bhuteshu Madbhavanaya Satven Asangamen cha, going into the temple, deity worship, touch the deities, Sparsha, Puja Stuti, do the puja, Stuti, glorify the Lord. These are all coming in the devotional service, associating with the devotees. But either way, one of the path, one of it, we can take it and attain the Purushaha Purusham Brajet, one can attain Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so that is all this have been explained by Kapil Bhagavan. Vidra is very inquisitive to know about all different subjects. Okay, this is Yajnasya cha Vitanani, Yogasya cha Pataha Prabho, Naiskadmyasya cha Sankyasya, Tantram va Bhagavasmritam, in relation with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Okay, so we have got a few minutes. So just wanted to dear devotees. So today, Bhishma Panchaka as well. Can I request dear devotees kindly take your turn to recite one shloka per devotee. Okay. From 32. Okay. This is Bhishma Panchaka, so glorifying, just taking a chance. Okay, so can I request Gaurangi Mataji, start out with Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. By tune, Prabhuji, or just
One shloka and translation.
okay. Shri Vishmavacha iti mati rupa kalpita britishna Bhagavati sattata pongave vibhumi Sosukhamupagati kochidvinhartu Prakati mupiyusi yadabhavat vaprabha. Translation. Bhishma Deva said, let me now invest my thinking, feeling, and willing, which were so long engaged in different subjects and occupational duties, in the all powerful Lord Sri Krishna. He is always self satisfied, but sometimes being the leader of the devotees, he enjoyed transcendental pleasure by descending to the material world. Although from him only the material world is created. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, please.
त्रिभुवनगमनं तमोलवर्णं रविकरगौराम्बरं ददाने वपुरलककुलावृताननाब्जं विजयसखेरतिरास्तु मे नवद्या. Sri Krishna is the intimate friend of Arjuna. He has appeared on this earth in his transcendental body, which resembles the bluish color of the tamal tree. His body attracts everyone in the three planetary systems, upper, middle, and lower. May his glittering yellow dress and his lotus face covered with paintings of sandalwood pulp be the object of my attraction, and may I not desire fruitive results. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Jayavad Mataji, please.
युधितुरगरजो विधूमराविश्वक् कचलुलिता अश्रमवर्य अलङ्कृतस्य मम निशिता शरैर्विभिद्यमाना त्वचि विलासत् क्वचे अस्तु कृष्ण आत्मा. On the battlefield where Sri Krishna attended Arjuna out of friendship, the flowing hair of Lord Krishna turned ashen due to the dust raised by the hoofs of the horses, and because of his labor, beads of sweat wetted his face. All these decorations, intensified by the wounds dealt by my sharp arrows, were enjoyed by him. Let my mind thus go unto Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Mataji. Sanchita Mataji, please, if available. Okay. Sharanya Mataji, please.
हरे कृष्ण. शबति सखिवाजो निशम्य माथे निजापरयोर्भलयोरदं निवेश्य स्थितावधि परशैनिकायुरक्ष्ण हृदवती पार्थ सखेरधिर्ममांस्तु. In obedience to the command of his friend, Lord Sri Krishna entered the arena of the battlefield of Kurukshetra between the soldiers of Arjuna and Duryodhana, and while there he shortened the lifespan of the opposite party by his merciful glance. This was done simply by his looking at the enemy. Let my mind be fixed upon that Krishna.
Do we have any Mai Prabhuji Mataji? Okay, if not, that's fine. Shri Govindas Prabhuji, if available. Okay, Devashish Prabhuji, if available.
Vivathita pattam mukham nirkitaya sa jana vada vishmashaya dasha buddhaya kumartim ahart atma vidaya yas karona rati parashaya tastamistu. When Arjuna was seemingly polluted by the ignorance upon observing the soldiers and the commanders before him on the battlefield, the Lord irrigated his ignorance by delivering transcendental knowledge. May his lotus feet always remain the object of my attraction.
Hare Krishna. Do we have Mampi Mataji Prabhuji?
Oh, Mataji is not here. Hari.
Okay. Yeah, Prabhuji, maybe after a few slokas. Any other devotees? Sanchita Mataji, are you available now? Who has not taken it done yet?
Prabhu, yeah, just let me try quickly. There might be background noise, but I'll try. Yeah. 37, right? Prabhu?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Swanigamam apahaya mat pratigya mritam adhikartum avapluto rathasthatah dhritarthacharano bhyachaladgur harir eva hantum ibham gato tariyah. Translation: fulfilling my vow and sacrificing my own promise, he got down from the chariot and took up its wheel and ran towards me hurriedly, just as a lion goes to kill an elephant. He even dropped his outer garment on the way. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Shri Govindas Prabhuji and Supriya Gopi Mataji, by any chance? Nimai Prabhuji, if available. Saranya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. May I?
Yes, Mataji.
Shita Vishikha Hado Vishirna Damsha Shridhaja Paripluda Atan Atatayino me Prashabham Abhishashara Madpadhartam Sa Bhavadu me Bhagavan Gadir Mukunda. May he, Lord Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who awards salvation, be my ultimate destination. On the battlefield, he charged me as if angry. Because of the wounds dealt by my sharp arrows, his shield was scattered, and his body was smeared with blood due to the wounds.
Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. विजयरथा कुटुम्ब आत्ततोत्रे द्रुतः यदास्मिनि तच्छ्रये क्षणे भगवती रतिरास्तु मे मुमुक्षो यमहि अनिरीक्ष्य हतागताः स्वरूपम्. At the moment of death, let my ultimate attraction to be Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. I concentrate my mind upon the chariot driver of Arjuna, who stood with a whip in his right hand and a bridle rope in his left, who was very careful to give protection to Arjuna's chariot by all means. Those who saw him on the battlefield of Kurukshetra attained their original forms after death. Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Devad Mataji, please.
Lalitagati vilasavalguhu hasa pranaya nirikshana kalpitor umanaha kritam anukrittavyatya unmadandaha prakritim agankila yasya gopa vadhavaha. Let my mind be fixed upon Lord Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna, whose motions and smiles of love attracted the damsels of Rajtama, the gopis. The damsels imitated the characteristic movements of the Lord after his disappearance from the Ras dance. Yes, forgive me for my mistakes. Thank you.
Mataji.
I can do the next one, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji, please.
मुनिगणनृपवर्य सङ्कुले अन्तः सदसि युधिष्ठिरराजसूय एषम् अर्हणम् उपपेद ईक्षणीयो मम दृश्यगोचर एषाभिर् Atma. At the translation, at the Rajsuya Yagya sacrifice performed by Maharaj Yudhishthir, there was the greatest assembly of all the elite men of the world, the royal and the learned orders, and in that great assembly, Lord Krishna was worshipped by one and all as the most exalted personality of Godhead. This happened during my presence, and I remembered the incident in order to keep my mind upon the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Garinge Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Okay. Tami mama ahamajam sarirabhajam Ridhi Pratidishamiva Naikadharkamekam Samadhigatosmi Viduta Vedamoha. Now I can meditate with full concentration upon that one Lord, Sri Krishna, now present before me, because now I have transcended the misconception of duality in regard to his presence in everyone's heart, even in the hearts of the mental speculators. He is in everyone's heart. The sun may be perceived differently, but the sun is one. Hare Krishna.
We have Mangai Mataji. Prabhuji. Okay, that's all. Okay, so Sudavacha Krishna evam Bhagavati मनोवाग दृष्टिवृत्तिभिः आत्मनि आत्मानमावेश सो antahasvasu uparaman. So Suda Goswami said that Bhishmadeva measured himself in the super soul, Lord Shri Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, with his mind, speech, sight, and actions, and thus he became silent and his breathing stopped. Okay, that is from Bhishmasti. Okay, we shall move now quickly into Damodarastakam by Nimai Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. When you are ready, Prabhuji, kindly start. And the devotees with Gilam offerings, turn on the videos. Hare Krishna. Saranya Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानं यशोदाभियोलोकालातवमानं परामृष्टमात्यन्तातोत्रुतगोप्याम् ऋतं तं मुकुर्नेता युग्मामृजान्तम् करं पोजायुक्मेन सातङ्कनेत्रम् मुगुर्श्वासकं पात्रीनिकान्तकण्ठा हृदग्रीवं दामोदरं भक्तिबान्धम् इति दृश्यलीलाभिरनन्तकुण्डे सुकोशं निमज्जन्तमख्यपयं तम् तदीयेषिदग्नेषु भक्तैर्जिदत्वं पुनः प्रेम तत्संसधावृत्तिवन्ते वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावतीं वा न चान्यं विनेहं वरशातपीपा इदं देव पूर्णात गोपालपालम् सदा मे मनस्याकिरस्ताकि अन्त्यम् इदं ते मुखं पोचामत्यन्तनीले वृथं कुण्डलैस्निग्धरतैश्च गोप्या मुकुर्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्या विरस्तामलं लशलभ्ये Namo Deva Damodarananda Vishnu Prasidha Prabho Dukha Jalabdimagnam Kripa Drishti Vrishtadhidhinam Pradhanam Grihane Shamamagna Hitesha Drishyam Kuveratmajau Bhakta Mutaiva Yetvam Tvaya Mochidau Bhakti Bhajau Kudau Cham Tadha Prema Bhaktim Swatame Prayacham Namokshe Graho Mesti Damodhare Ham Namaste Studhamne Sudati Pidhamne Tvatiyotaraya Vishwasadhamne Namo Radhikaye Dvadiya Priyaye Namo Nandalilaya Devaya Dhupyam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe Jaya Yashodanandan Jaya Damodara Yashodanandan Jaya Damodara Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Siddhartha Damodar ki jai.
Nice. Okay, Prabhuji, very beautiful. Would you like to read the translation, Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I'll read the translation.
Sure, Mataji, please.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose sharp shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gogula, who I, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances. Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and his necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with the three lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodara, whose belly is bound not with ropes, but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances. By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gogula in pools of ecstasy, and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of the supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all consumptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, Although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaigunda, nor any other boon, which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of years as Bala Gopala in Vrindavana may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boons besides this? O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you, O Damodara, O Ananda, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord. Be pleased upon me by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes. O Lord Damodara, just as the 2 sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakuvera, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as baby, tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar. In the same way, please give to me your own Prema Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desires for any kind of liberation. O Damodara, O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shri Radha Damodar Bhagavan ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you, Mataji, and thank you, Prabhuji. Very beautifully sung. And thank you, Jayaved Mataji, for kindly showing Gilam of Lord Damodara. Thank you so much. Okay, that is from Damodarastakam. Okay, we shall move on to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Okay, so today letter to Krishnadasa, December 18th, 1970, Surat. Okay, so can I request any unallocated devotee to read this letter, please? Shall read it then. Okay, dear Krishnadas, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 1st December 1970, and I thank you very much for your kind sentiments for me. Actually, I cannot claim any credit for myself, but I say if any credit is due, it is due to the fact that I have not deviated from the original instructions. Whatever I have learned from my spiritual master, I have presented before you, and similarly, whatever success you are having, only it is due to the purity of the message you are carrying. So continue to see to the management of ISKCON and keep up the standards of devotional service, and this Krishna consciousness movement will be accepted all over the world. I am very encouraged to see your enthusiasm for preaching this message to the Russian people, and your idea to send letters with the help of Dr. Benhart is very good. He is a big scholar and he also appreciates our movement. So if you arrange a tour of Russia for me, I am prepared to accept. Let us see what Krishna desires. Why not Dr. Benhart join this great movement? Amsterdam sounds like a good place for our movement. So the hippies are not bad souls because soul is part and parcel of Krishna. So in fact, everyone is good because everyone is spirit soul, but by demonic association they have been misled. Try to save these boys and girls. That is our duty. If you can arrange for a Dutch back to Godhead, it will be very nice. Yes, as GBC member, your task is very responsible. You must always keep yourself pure, and in this way, your preaching work will take effect. Others are also speaking Bhagavad Gita, but their speech has no effect because they are not following the regulative principles of devotional service. Also, always maintain Sankirtana party, Prasadam, chant 16 rounds, and read all our literature. These uh, things keep you always in touch with Krishna, and Krishna will give you intelligence more and more how to spread this moment. I dwell in their hearts destroy with thy shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Bhagavad Gita 10:11. I'm glad to hear Mandali Bhadra and Haripriya are working so hard to translate my books. They are both sincere souls, and combinedly, I am confident that they will do their duty. Husband and wife engaged in the service of the Lord is real marriage, and a man and woman combined without service to Krishna is animal life. So their example is very encouraging and instructive. Haimavati is also eager to go to Russia, and she also speaks the language. If we can go to Russia with our World Sankirtana party, I am certain that it will be very much appreciated and people will see the real peace movement is chanting process. Chanting the holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So try it. I hope you and your good wife Indrani are well. Please convey my blessings to all other devotees and tell Vasudeva to write me about how he is progressing with his painting work. Your ever well wisher A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, any takeaway points, dear devotees, from this letter? Any points that it clicks your mind? Hare Krishna. Yes, in this letter, Prabhupada is mentioning, so first point is that one has to take the instructions from the spiritual master as it is and implement it, and also tell disciples also to do the same. That is the success of preaching. Okay, so that Prabhupada is mentioning. So I have not deviated from the original instructions. What are the original instructions from the spiritual master? Follow the four regulative principles, chant Hare Krishna, maintain purity, read scriptures. That's all, as simple as that. But everything you would see, only the success. Okay, so purity is the force. Okay, that is first point. And then second point is Prabhupada is acknowledging that Benhart is very good, that he is a scholar and he appreciates our movement, and why can't he join? That is one statement. And is expanding the Sankirtana movement in the Amsterdam, in the Netherlands or Holland. So where Amsterdam is a good place for our movement. Okay, and also to have Back to Godhead magazine. So somewhere or other they need to receive the message of Krishna, generally through magazines. So Back to Godhead magazine. Okay, so at the moment everyone are Karanam Gunasangasya Sadasajhoni Janmasu. Coming due to the association, they have been misled, demonic association. Okay, so that is another thing. And GBC member means it is very responsible leading so many other devotees in the moment. So one must be very pure. If you are leading other pure devotees means you must be very much pure. Okay, that is one point one mentioning. But that one always follow the regulative principles and chant 16 downs, and also maintain Sankirtana party with prasadam. Prasadam is very important. People, they do not know the language much. They understand the prasadam language. So tongue and tummy, they can easily understand. Okay, that way they will be purified by taking prasadam. And tesham evanukampadam aham adhanajam tamaha nashayami atma bhavasto jnanadipena bhasvata. Jnanadipena bhasvata. By lamp of knowledge, he will dissipate all the darkness in the heart of a devotee who is in the tesham nityabhyuktanam, who is engaged in the devotional service. And again, further, Prabhupada is appreciating about the translation of Srila Prabhupada's books, Mandali Bhadra and Haripriya. Okay, so that is how if a husband and wife combine together, engage in devotional service, that is a real life, real marriage life. Otherwise, it is animal life. Okay, Prabhupada is encouraging on that aspect. And also here in the Russia, it is most of the, I think, a communism or something like that, the different terminologies. Okay, so they do not have that deep philosophy in it. They think only the body is once body is goes, and that's all. Because of those things, many people are frustrated. Okay, so Prabhupada wanted to go with Sankirtana party and preach there. Okay, by chanting holy names of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, so apart from that, Prabhupada is also acknowledging how is Indrani, and please convey my blessings to all the devotees. Okay, so likewise, he is writing letter to Krishna Das. Okay, that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, okay, so today evening we have got teachings of Lord Chaitanya at 8 p.m. That is our upcoming event. And the devotees, if you have got any other reflections or you wanted to share anything on the events aside, kindly share. Hare Krishna. Okay, if there are no updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंतकोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्णा कॉन्शियस डे एवरीवन।